Leg 7 of the Longines Global Champions Tour brings us to the French capital, Paris. Welcome to the 11th edition of this annual showdown, the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris, presented by Ville de Paris this afternoon. It's been a wonderful 2 days of sport here, but this, the climax, the Champ de Mars, the mighty avenue that leads away from our main arena, and of course we are in the shadow of this massive La Tour Eiffel, the Eiffel Tower. But these are the standings. Gilles Thomas out in first place, hotly pursued by Simon Delestre. And Scott Brash, who has had 2 Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix wins, he lies third, not here in Paris. The course is set by Gregory Bodo here in the Champ de Mars in Paris, and the test from Gregory, no doubt a stern one tonight. The next to come, this man's had very good form here. His twin brother Olivier watches on. Nicolas Philippard, we welcome. Nicolas first wins the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Cascais and Chantilly 2018. Last year won Mexico City. H&M Lunavant het Reutershof Z. And Nicolas powers down through the treble. Opening clear round this evening in the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris, presented by Ville de Paris. Nicolas Philippard comes homebound and he's inside the time, surely. Finally, the clear round comes. We've waited a long time. 11 is the wait. But Nicolas Philippard goes into first position. Lily Keenan gets on course. This is faster. This pair, they won the RBC Grand Prix of Canada. That was at Spruce Meadows back in June of 2023. Lily Keenan woes fast down into the Longines treble, and it pays off perfectly. Faster is living up to his name. He comes scorching home. The son of Vigaro Soy surely is going to book clear on number 2 here. Lily Keenan is just stormed around. Look at the time. It is absolutely masterful what she's done. She's had so long to watch, to agonise, to puzzle the course, and she's come out. She's a great thinker, of course, graduate of Harvard University in history of science. The second clear finally falls to the USA. The next to start is a huge talent, an emerging, bright prospect for the USA. Natalie Dean is on the course from Northern California, Palo Alto, her home base. Natalie lies in 29th on the Longines Global Champions Tour season standings. Now time is good here to join Lily Keenan for 2 for the USA as the Stars and Stripes bid for their first win in this very Grand Prix. Natalie Dean has got a bag load of time, and this has been a simply brilliant round from Natalie Dean. That was sublime. Deborah Meyer watches on, because Natalie part of Can Stars powered by Iron Dames, and we have now a 3-way jump off. Katrin Eckermann, we welcome. Katrin Eckermann, Iron Dames, Cidello down to the Longines treble, and it's been a charismatic first half to the round here. The little chestnut powers down through the line. And she's looked in sublime form all season. She lies 25th on the season standings at this point. Katrin Eckermann is homebound here for our 4th clear of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris, and Iron Dame Cidello skips a stride prior to take off at the final fence, as if to say, this is too easy. That was consummate from Katrin Eckermann. It was so commanding and powerful. Dennis Lynch is on the course, number 27. And Dennis has a very handy season standing because he's 9th in behind Gilles Thomas. Dennis Lynch is homebound. This has been consummate again. To again pile the pressure on the season's leaders at the halfway point of this 2025 season. Dennis Lynch comes down to the final fence. Time is just okay here. Mr. Boombastic jumps a brilliant clear round. Dennis Lynch is 0.58 of a second inside the time. The next to come, the best rider in the history of this very Grand Prix, the winner of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix here in Paris 2019, Take a Chance on Me Z. And 2 years ago, Christian Alman won it with Mandato van der Neer Heide. Christian's third ever win of the Longines Grand Prix in Hamburg with this horse several weeks ago. The second clear round here for Germany, and for his third win in the history here in Paris would be some milestone in his extraordinary career. Christian Allman has got bags of time on the clock. That was again such an easy walk in the park under the shadow of the Eiffel Tower. It is far from that. We know the demands just belied, denied how difficult the course was. Christian Allman simply powerful at his brilliant best once again. And he targets his third Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win here in Paris and his ninth in his history. Things are ratcheting up very nicely in the heat of battle here in the French capital, but now 6 more to come. And this man is the Longines Global Champions Tour season leader after 6 legs coming into Paris this week. Gilles Thomas is homebound, and Hermitage Cologne is surely going to make it a 7-way jump off here. It was a sluggish start to the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris, but now it is getting red hot this evening, and the home crowd, of course, they have not got their clear round France, but Belgium looking for a maiden win here in the history, and Gilles Thomas is coming back. It is now 7 clears and 5 nations. We have had 40 combinations and only 7 mastered Gregory Bodo's first round here for the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris. Delighted to welcome you to the 11th edition of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix, the jump off here in Paris in 2025 after an epic first round. The 6 other combinations in the jump off for this 11th leg here, 11th edition of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix in Paris. Nicolas Philippard. Now he'll turn right-handed to 6 and then the long gallop down to 7, B and C. Oh yeah, light breath on the back of the Oxa. It goes, meets the double very, very securely, and this the home turn back to the Eiffel Tower fence. Number 4, the final fence, which also, I'm afraid, tumbles this evening. The first of the pair for the USA at the start line, and Lily Keenan cites her first Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win with us here. Lily Keenan turns the screw down into the Oxa, and this is a sharp turn. She wheels back to the Longines Global Champions Tour vertical. It's got a super smooth feeling here. Lily Keenan is homebound. Little chip in stride of the tricolor. Lily Keenan, though, still gathers speed down to the Longines double, and the American on the home turn faster revs down to the final fence, and it's a stunning double clear. Lily Keenan crosses the line. 44.59. The crowd stays seated. I don't know why I'm out of my chair. Absolutely brilliant. Lily Keenan eyes up her maiden Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win, and the realization of what she has just achieved dawns on the American. Natalie Dean faces the Northern Californian, gets on course. 44.59 of Lily Keenan to chase, and Crescendo MBZ is securely away. Crescendo runs this long ground covering stride down to the plank and clears it perfectly. Natalie Dean turns now homebound. The challenge, oh, I'm afraid, really uncoupled at the tricolor Oxa. The remaining combinations, the 2 for Germany, both still to start. Katrin Eckermann ambles forward. Katrin Eckermann has got 3 to jump here, and she's got now 12 seconds to come home inside the time of Lily Keenan. Katrin Eckermann heads down to the final fence. It has been sensational. What a round. The last fence goes. It's extraordinary. It was 2 seconds quicker. Katrin Eckermann did everything in her power. Dennis Lynch, 15 seconds on landing to get home ahead of Lily Keenan for second win on the Longines Global Champions Tour in terms of the Grand Prix. Now, Dennis Lynch, time is ebbing through the man from Tipperary's fingers, I'm afraid. Mr. Boombastic is homebound, but Lily Keenan will remain on top and sees off another very strong combination. Dennis clearly in the second half of that jump off did not opt to go for broke. Just wanted to give this horse a nice experience tonight, so a very cool bit of horsemanship from Dennis Lynch. He will go second, 52.7. that Christian Alman and Gilles Thomas will both try and chase down. Christian has had 8 wins, 8 Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix wins in his illustrious career. This was only 10, and I'm afraid the treble win comes quickly unstuck. This incredible gladiator comes homebound, but uncoupled at the second fence, I'm afraid. The scene is set for the young master to take centre stage and eye up his second Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win, having won Shanghai last year. Luna van Het Dennehoff. Gilles Thomas is away. Hermitage Cologne takes on faster. Lily Keenan's 44.59 second leading time, and Hermitage is rapid. 0.19 to find, but made up time down that long diagonal. Hermitage then rattles round the corner to the Oxer, meets it forward and crisply. Gilles Thomas, oh, that is a razor turn, sharp as you like, back to the Longines Global Champions Tour vertical. Gilles Thomas must be in touch of Lily Keenan, and Hermitage Cologne will go for broke down to the Longines double. Now the home turn, Gilles Thomas is ahead here. Gilles Thomas is going to win the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix of Paris this afternoon. It's brilliant. 1.67 seconds is the winning margin, and the young master explodes into his second Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win. It is quite sensational. Yannick Bichon, the French commentator, brings the crowd here in Paris up to his feet to celebrate this extraordinary young champion, because Luna van Het Dennehoff won last year in Shanghai for Gilles for his maiden Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix win, and Hermitage Cologne. Confirmation, we got a feel for Lily Keenan. She came so close to her maiden Longines Global Champions Tour victory. She is second, and Ireland's Dennis Lynch is third with Mr. Boombastic.
Gilles, we are just speechless. Tell us in your words what that means.
Yeah, it's amazing. Before I went in, I knew there was actually only one that was quick. So I had to make a decision, or I go for the win or I go for the podium and stay clear. But Niels Brunsels, he convinced me, I think he's beatable. So I went for it, and yeah, he was jumping amazing. So that's why I also tried it today.
I saw tears on the kiss and cry from your friends and family. Who have you got here to support you, and how much does it mean to do this in front of them?
Yeah, it's nice. The owner is here, my uncle is here. Yeah, it's nice that they are also here. And then, yeah, last starter in the jump off, then you know it straight away that you have a win. That's, yeah, with the atmosphere here is, yeah, very nice.
These are the standings. Gilles Thomas moves way ahead, 160. He's now got a great clearance over Simon de Lestre. Dennis Lynch has made a good move upwards into third. But this mighty young talent wins his second Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix, the 11th edition. The first Belgian win in our history here. It is Gilles Thomas who wins. It is good night from the Champ de Mars, from the Eiffel Tower. Myself, Ed Holloway. Well done to Gilles Thomas. We'll see you again here tomorrow. Good evening.